Say, come on, baby, throw me a bone. I'll sing you a song, never leave me alone. And I promise if you take me home, I'll sing you a song, never leave me alone. Say, come on, baby, throw me a bone. I'll sing you a song, never leave me alone. I'ma tell you something about me. That's my favorite subject. I don't know if you picked up on that yet or not. I never said I had a business mind. I just don't believe that quitting time exists. Ain't no finish line to this. You gotta give me mine. I really shine. My given time is this. Live and die with the grind, driven by the fist. Where do you place my name if I never played your game? We don't race the same. I don't run inside no painted lane. Plus y'all pace is strange. Y'all either stop or you sprint. Run when it's sunny and hot if it changed the rain. I wouldn't be half the Ali that I am if I slow myself up and try competing with these people, fam. I'm every bit as unconcerned as they are unprepared. Market flooded, needless to say, I wasn't scared. Let's all drop the same day. I don't care. Put listening stations in the store and let the public hear. Better yet, let's have an in-store performance. Make it oranges to oranges, me dwarfing your endurance. After that, we'll shoot this with our supporters and see how many more discs of yours the indie stores order. You already know I out-rap them. On the low, we outwork, outthink, and outclass. And I promise if you take me home, I'll sing you a song, never leave me alone. Say, come on, baby, throw me a bone. I'll sing you a song, never leave me alone. And I promise if you take me home, I'll sing you a song, never leave me alone. Say, come on, baby, throw me a bone. I'll sing you a song, never leave me alone. Nobody's doing this thing exactly like we do. And they do it, they just ain't doing it like us. It's of foremost importance. There is none like unto the brother out this mother. Regardless of stop all the nonsense. You see me lounging, call rhyme sayers office. I've officially lost it. They say my reputation precedes me. I don't know the meaning of off season. I ain't taking it easy. Ain't taking a day off. Never had an off night. Never been laid off. I live on the job site. It all pays off. The when I squint through the spotlight and see your lips are moving to the truth that I write. And we gon' be alright. Every night of my life is my night. Cause I view the future like it's hindsight. I ain't waiting, I'm patiently persevering. I see greatness in the person in the mirror very clearly. And that's why I take this seriously. Baby, come near to me and truly, truly hear me. And I promise if you take me home, I'll sing you a song, never leave me alone. Say, come on, baby, throw me a bone. I'll sing you a song, never leave me alone. And I promise if you take me home, I'll sing you a song, never leave me alone. Say, come on, baby, throw me a bone. I'll sing you a song, never leave me alone. Whatever comes up, comes out. We don't put our hands over our mouth. And whatever comes up, comes out. We don't put our hands over our mouth. Whatever comes up, comes out.
Please, Mr. Bassman, lay on me.
I like that. One more time, give it to me. It's real shit right here. I'm beautiful. Hey yo, depending on the day and depending on what I ate, I'm anywhere from 20 to 35 pounds overweight. I got red eyes and one of them's lazy, and they both squint when the sun shines, so I look crazy. I'm albino, man, I know I'm pink and pale, and I'm hairy as hell everywhere but fingernails. I shave a cranium that ain't quite shaped right. Face type shiny, I stay up and write late nights. My wardrobe is jeans and faded shirts, a mixture of what I like and what I wear to work. I'm not mean and got a neck full of razor bumps. I'm not the classic profile of what the ladies want. You might think I'm depressed as can be, but when I look in the mirror I see sexy ass me. And if that's something you can't respect, then that's peace. My life's better without you, actually. To everyone out there who's a little different, I say damn, a magazine, these is God's fingerprints. You can call me ugly, but can't take nothing from me. I am what I am, doctor, you ain't gotta love me. If you would please turn in your Bible to Beauty Tips according to Forrest Whitaker, in the 3rd chapter of the 3rd line. Brother Ali, would you please read to the choir for me, son? I'ma be alright, you ain't gotta be my friend tonight. You ain't gotta love me, and I'ma be okay. You would probably bore me anyway. You ain't gotta love me, and I'ma be alright. You ain't gotta be my friend tonight. You ain't gotta love me, and I'ma be okay. You would probably bore me anyway. You ain't gotta love me, and I'ma be alright. You ain't gotta be my friend tonight. You ain't gotta love me, and I'ma be okay. You would probably bore me anyway. You ain't gotta love me. La 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 la. La 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 la. Damn, the words just come to me. La 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 la. La 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 la. Come on, come on. La 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 la. La 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 la. Forrest Whitaker, y'all. La 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 la. La 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 la. Forrest Whitaker, y'all.
God damn, that boy can sing.
You must be crazy.
He good.
You must be crazy.
I'm gonna go ahead and wager that you never listen to another song of mine. I can't say I blame you either, cause if you made records, you ain't gonna catch me listening to that shit. But if you do, I just want you to know I didn't make this to hurt you. God knows you done hurt enough. I'm just, I don't know, trying to make some real shit, you know. Bye. You ain't ever gonna see me again if I can help it. Little fella, take it easy. Fresh out of forced tears, kisses and hugs. You about to lose a company your misery loves. Ain't never did nothing but try to cure your disease. At least help the symptoms, instead you infected me. I'm not the kind of man to draw a line in the sand. If you gotta draw it all, then it's time for you to scram. P.S. You can keep all this shit and hang around your broke friends and call yourself rich. Struggling I did with you was all for nothing. It was never enough, your heart set on suffering. I admit that I was weak in the beginning. I wanted someone to need me instead of a friendship. I didn't think I deserved a true partner, so I transferred the arrangement I had with my mama. Since you never listened to a word I ever said, maybe seeing this door slam will get it through your head. I don't love you, I don't think I ever did. And if you hadn't tried to kill me, I'd have stayed for the kid. There's nothing more for us to say. Got my mind made up, I'm walking away. Sometimes we just outgrow the role that we play. Hope you find a happy ending to your story someday. There's nothing more for us to say. Got my mind made up, I'm walking away. Sometimes we just outgrow the role that we play. Hope you find a happy ending to your story someday. Round and round and round we used to go. I never fucked you right, I made enough bread, I know. If I'm such a bastard and mistreated you so, then how was it you losing your mind to see me go? Truth be told, I held you together for all them years and I cheated on you, never defended your honor. Took in your mama when she tried to rehab and had your back through the drama. You got a sick stone under your ribs, where a heart is supposed to live. Sick, twisted, and vindictive with your windows dim. Baby, in that wicked hard bullfish, you must shiver. How you threaten to kill the most precious gift that you'll ever be blessed with, unless you're twisted, demented, and depressed and shit. And alone, cause you faithfully slayed your friendships. And since you never listened to a word I ever said, maybe seeing this door slam will get it through your head. You don't love me, I don't think you ever did. And if you hadn't tried to kill me, I'd have stayed for the kid. There's nothing more for us to say. Got my mind made up, I'm walking away. Sometimes we just outgrow the role that we play. Hope you find a happy ending to your story someday. There's nothing more for us to say. Got my mind made up, I'm walking away. Sometimes we just outgrow the role that we play. Hope you find a happy ending to your story someday. I'm home.
Yeah. They always ask me, Ali, what you so angry for, man? Why you always so upset? I tell them shit. There's a thin line between anger and hunger, my man. And I ride a unicycle down the middle. You might catch me touching feet down on both sides. Ever since day number one, it's just me and where I'm coming from. Rites of passage and shadows on the sun. My people, I stand before you as a man with more true shit than he knows what to do with. I give it all to you long as you can promise me this. When it's time, you will ball up a fist like this. Me and Anthony, we fill all the gaps in and proud of what we make regardless what happens. Fuck rapping, I sing off key. One thing you should never do is diss Ali, cause motherfucker, there ain't nothing rougher than trying to climb from the rug you get swept under. I can run through every one of your blunders. Mistake number one is that your crew don't love ya. I take a bullet for the core of the sayers. When me and my dogs out touring the nation, I spit with an intensity you have to witness. Look close, my blood on the back of the tickets. It's that religious. It's what I teach my son. How to read the Quran and how a party is won. We like doctor, don't get it mistaken. We call life out when we sit in the basement. We self-taught. It's as real as you make it. Any way you look at it, this shit is amazing. Doctor, don't get it mistaken. We call life out when we sit in the basement. We self-taught. It's as real as you make it. Any way you look at it, this shit is amazing. When mine meets mine, we bend your girl's spine. Figure eight status, she got back for days. The same old magic will not crack the maze. A lot changed since we anteed up. Pot has been raised and I'm fucking with the hand I was dealt. Lived 25 years to experience what Lazarus felt. If you drop 3 crumbs, I'll eat one, feed one to the family. Rest to get invested in my freedom. I paddle through a garden of shit with a wrist full of broken toothpicks, trying to carve out a niche. You can either choose the heart or the fist, but you will connect with me if your path ever intersect with me. The fire in the eye could never be held back. It's the same pressure that made the Liberty Bell crack. It's the same pressure that made my brother E-Cell crack. In the name of the holy rest in peace, my back is being watched by the only one on high. We stride in the party, hoods up, crossed eyes. Broke is what, but don't give a fuck, cause I feel I got the world by the nuts. Doctor, don't get it mistaken. We carve life out when we sit in the basement. We self-taught. It's as real as you make it. Any way you look at it, this shit is amazing. Doctor, don't get it mistaken. We carve life out when we sit in the basement. We self-taught. It's as real as you make it. Any way you look at it, this shit is amazing. Homeboy, understand, I ain't mad at you. There's just very few things in life I know how to do, and this is one of them right here. And whatever comes up, comes out. We don't put our hands on our mouth. I stand for what I'm about. Unknown, but I'm still a soldier. Can't let them go home till I win them over. My youth was training, it's very clear. Every year, new city, new rules to play with. New kid in school, didn't rule nothing. To this day, I rap like I'm trying to prove something. Little bit aggressive when I spit a sentence. Till you get the message. You couldn't pay me to quit professing. Rock 61 sold out shows. Came home and caught a bus in a 60 seconds. Shirt sweated full of work ethic. Been in love with the shit since I first met it. Rhyme sayers is the first to come, last to leave. Ain't no tricks up our sleeve, this is what we believe. We like doctor, don't get it mistaken. We carve life out when we sit in the basement. We self-taught, it's as real as you make it. Anyway
The name of this song is Uncle Sam Damn. It's a show tune, but the show ain't been written for it yet. We gonna see if Tony Jerome and the band can maybe work it out for me. Straighten me out right quick. I like it so far, man. Yeah. Come on, let's go. Welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. Grand Imperial Guard where the dollar is sacred and proud. Let's do the real, come on now. Smoke and mirrors, stripes and stars, stolen for the cross in the name of God. Bloodshed, genocide, rape and fraud, written to the pages of the law, good law. The cold continent latchkey child ran away one day and started acting foul. King of where the wild things are, daddy's proud, cause the Roman Empire done passed it down. Imported and tortured the workforce and never healed the wounds or shook the curse off. Now the grown-up Goliath nation holding open auditions for the part of David. Can you feel it? Nothing can save you. You question the rain, you get rushed in and chained up. Fist raised, but I must be insane, cause I can't figure single damn way to change it. Well, welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. The Grand Imperial Guard where the dollar is sacred and power is God. Welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. The Grand Imperial Guard where the dollar is sacred and power is God. All must bow to the fat and lazy. The obey me, and why do they hate me? Who me? Only 2 generations away from the world's most despicable slavery trade. Pioneered so many ways to degrade a human being that it can't be changed to this day. Legacy so ingrained in the way that we think we no longer need chains to be slaves. Lord, it's a shameful display. The overseers even got raped along the way. Cause the children can't escape from the pain, and they born with the poisonous hatred in their veins. Try and separate a man from his soul. You only strengthen him and lose your own. But shoot that if he walk near the throne. Remind him that this is my home. Now I'm gone. Welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. The Grand Imperial Guard where the dollar is sacred and power is God. Welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. The Grand Imperial Guard where the dollar is sacred. Hold up, give me one right here, hold up. You don't give money to the bums on the corner with a sign bleeding from their gums. Talking about you don't support a crackhead. What you think happens to the money from your taxes? The government's the addict with $1 billion a week kill brown people havoc. And even if you ain't on the front line when Master yell crunch time, you right back at it. Man, look at how you hustling backwards. At the end of the year, add up what they subtracted. 3 out of 12 months, your salary pay for that madness. Man, that's savage. What's left? Get a big ass plasma to see where they made Dan rather point the damn camera. Only approved questions get answered. Now stand your ass up for that national anthem. Welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. The Grand Imperial Guard where the dollar is sacred and power is God. Welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. The Grand Imperial Guard where the dollar is sacred and power is God. Damn, man. Man, I'm broker than an old VCR, man. I need a job. Are they hiring at your job? I got a stack of red bills at my house, man. Look like Valentine's Day at the crib. My kids eating leftovers, man. I can't fool them no more. It's job time.
My God, it's gotta be more to life than this. It's gotta be a bigger reason that I exist. Work to eat, to earn my keep, and ensure somewhere to sleep and spend the weekend buying shit. Don't need economist to know I need a pot to biz. Follow politics, man, I ain't got no time to think. What I got to set aside for my retirement? Cop a double shift, pay somebody to watch the kids. Sick of all this, but can't take an off day. Doctor's office, I can't swing the copay. Trapped in a network, lucky just to get work. They celebrate every week, nobody gets hurt. Greed can never leave well enough alone. They keep on squeezing till we bleed from every bone. And we'll strive hard and stress about the rent. Probably still die poor and in debt without a cent, but
I guess I'll carry my ass down to the county, see what they talking about. But you know they treat you like you shot somebody just cause you need a little help.
You telling me you ain't never been down on your luck? Never tried to make the men's meet, but just got stuck. Never slaved at a gig like a bum with a cup. Had it all your pennies up and you still ain't had enough. And them jobs full up, they ain't hiring. I'm barely surviving, not enough to get by with. Hunger is a constant problem, stomach steady growling. People getting shot in my environment. Study, go to college, just what them people hollering. Too many roadblocks in the way, it's not an option. To say that it's impossible, I would be lying. You ain't got a chance if you're not up in that top 10. A couple got a scholarship, but I am not them. Ain't got the skills to pay the bills, so my pockets are thin. So until I cop a gig and my hardship ends, finna line myself up at your welfare office again. I expect to be accepted as the man that I am. Respectfully and appreciatively, man. God damn. You must be out your mind. Do you see this Tea Party stuff, man? People look broke they damn self. Are you serious? People stressing. Here's the question: how they give people drinking tea in a recession? It's deception. How absurd is this? How are so many poor people conservative? A pro artist, I put it in the good music. A con artist, job to make you look stupid. Looky here, I teach you how to look through it. First thing you need to know is every con got a hook to it. They seduce you with a little bit of wealth, say you can have some of these crumbs for yourself. The government doesn't make us help anyone else. You stuck a red sign on your foreclosed house, make you think you're taking back your nation. Then they turn it over to a major corporation. Those companies took the jobs overseas, and you handed them the wallet out your pocket for free. You're staring in the skies with dollar signs for eyes. The blind right wing of a bird that can't fly. Just a peacock with a poked out gut, who too fat to fly, so his ass just strut. But so criminal-minded, we've been blinded, looking for an honest job and can't find it. They got a job bill, we got a light bill. If we don't pay ours, our life is quite real.
Every day, got to work. Every day, got to work. Every day. All right.
Greetings to all of you in the language of love, the universal language. Beauty is the splendor of truth. Use your hearts for what your hearts are for. Fill them with light. Do not fill them with darkness. The light of the human heart, when it's given faith, if it were opened up, it would blind the world. May this message give us eyes with which to see, ears with which to hear, and hearts with which to love each other and to love the world and to do good.
you're not using your heart for what hearts are for. They've been trying to shut us down our whole life. I thank God for healing. You ain't gotta get me lit, I got my own light. Thank God for listening. Listen, you've been trying to build me up my whole life. I thank God for building. You ain't gotta get me lit, I got my own light. I thank God I'm living. Sometimes I feel like a stranger. Baby, I ain't from here. World going crazy. How could that be unclear? Know that I'm a soldier. Hearts on my battleground. Sword in the holster. Had to come back around. I ain't trying to hide away. I just had to meditate. I ain't got a lot to say. What the ancestors made. Speaking to the whole globe. Numbers don't occur to me. You can listen solo. Cause you're the whole world to me. I jump in with both feet. Nothing low key. You can find me where I'm supposed to be. Where my folks be. If you listen very closely, you know who chose me. Nothing that I own owns me, and so I'm so free. I remember being hungry, needing groceries, nighttime getting no sleep till my nose bleed. Got a message to the police. You're not using your heart for what hearts are for. They've been trying to shut us down our whole life. I thank God for healing. You ain't gotta get me lit, I got my own light. Thank God for listening. Listen, you've been trying to build me up my whole life. I thank God for building. You ain't gotta get me lit, I got my own light. I thank God I'm living. Not for 1 second, I believe what you're telling me. I know you invent the disease and sell the remedy. Universe is sending me centuries of memories. So the very breath that I breathe is all I ever need. I got that Muhammad Ali up in my pedigree. Yes, I be speaking my peace up in my 70s. Ain't worried about you threatening me. I'm just being honest. I ain't buying fear just because it's all you got left. We just wanna make love till we wake up. I believe whoever made us envisioned greatness. And you know they wanna paint us with the same brush. Wanna entertain us till we fill our grave up. Alright, okay, but when it's all said and it's all done, and I look back at the trophies I won, I will only count one. I'm using my heart for what hearts are for. They've been trying to shut us down our whole life. I thank God for healing. You ain't gotta get me lit, I got my own light. Thank God for listening. Listen, you've been trying to build me up my whole life. I thank God for building. You ain't gotta get me lit, I got my own light. I thank God I'm living, and I know who I am. I know whose I am. On your wings I fly, in your shoes I stand. I'm animated by love, I don't move by chance. Any stage I touch, any place I stand, there y'all land. Living in the world as it is, cracked vessel I am. No more and no less than a man. Any possessions that I have are just in my hand. I balance them the best that I can. I'm not making no claims, but I'm using my heart for what hearts are for. All the beauty in this whole life. I thank God for healing. And you ain't gotta get me lit, I got my own light. I thank God for listening. Listen, you've been trying to build me up my whole life. I thank God for building. You ain't gotta get me lit, I got my own light. I thank God I'm living, just reflecting all the beauty in this whole life.